Hey guys, pause this for a second here. Today we're going to talk about PS audio and burn-in, and I just wanted to touch base on the fact that I didn't see a whole lot mentioned in any of the reviews before I got this guy, but this guy needs a lot of burn-in time. Make sure to burn it in really well. I got this at a fairly decent price, but they go for about $8,000, I think, with the card, with the Bridge 2 board for streaming, which I currently have it set on. I'm running Rune and running Tidal, Kubuzz, both of these services through Rune. I love it. Definitely the way to go with this guy. It is an amazing machine. However, it does require hundreds of hours of burn-in time. Burn-in. If you take it out of the box and you love the sound, don't be fooled. That is not the sound you're going to get at the end. It does really require hundreds of hours of burn-in time. Some people have said 400 or 500. If you go on the PS Audio website, you'll see Paul McGowan and I believe it's Ted Smith talking about this issue. People saying 400 or 500 hours, some people saying 800 to 1,000. In my experience, it took 800 to 1,000 hours. I'm at 1,000 plus hours now. I believe it's finally settled, I hope. Wouldn't be surprised if it changes a little more as I go along. But that's the main thing I just wanted to say. Burn this guy in really well. You do have 30 days if you buy it brand new to return it, but make sure you get at least 800 hours of burn-in before you make up your mind. Because if you do like me, where I only had about 100 hours on it in the first month, then you're kind of screwed. I was going to send it back because it went from sounding amazing out of the box to sounding like complete crap. And I almost wanted to cry because this thing is extremely expensive. At least to most people it is. Like I said, it runs anywhere between $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 with the Bridge 2 card. So it's not a cheap machine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just make sure you burn it in well. I put Rune on radio, and I just let it run 24/7, and kept checking it every day or two. And the sound just went all over the place. It went from really good to horrible, to a little bit better, to horrible again, to finally where I'm at now, where it's the sound is back to amazing, really good. So again, burn in. I wish they put in something big on the instructions that said, hey, burn this guy in really well before making up your mind. Yes, on the top, by the way, you do see there's a cheap Denon CD player. The reason for that is because no matter what CD player I put on this machine, the end sound would always be the same, which would be amazing. So I didn't find the need at the time to get a better CD player. Most of my listening these days comes through streaming, and that is the best way to go, I believe, with this machine. I'll be doing a review on the DAC itself later on, but this was just about stating the fact that this guy needs to be burnt in really well. I'll also be doing a review on the PS Audio DAC, the junior version, which I have in my office with a pair of 805s, Bowers Wilkins 805s. On this one, I'm using Bryston amplifiers, 7 STs, 7B STs, I believe. They're older, I know. They still sound great. I'm sure there's better stuff out there, but these are the speakers I'm paired with. These are the Bowers Wilkins 802 Nautilus, not the Diamond, just the older Nautilus. And yes, they are too close to the wall. I'm aware. I don't have a listening room. A lot of us don't. But the sound with this DAC is amazing. Anyway, that's all.